Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a foundation review and kind of a comparison on the new e.l.f. Camo CC Cream. They just came out with this foundation and I noticed that a lot of people were reviewing it and saying that it was very comparable to the It Cosmetics CC Cream, which if you've been following me for a while, you know I'm obsessed with the CC Cream from It Cosmetics. I've been using it for several years now and it's pretty much my go-to foundation for the most part. And so this is half the cost, actually more than half the cost. The It Cosmetics CC Cream retails for $38 and the e.l.f. CC Cream retails for $14. So quite a big difference, right? So if this is a good dupe, I'm gonna be so excited because that's a huge price difference for people that are looking for a good foundation that's comparable and are on a budget. Now I will say the CC Cream lasts a very long time. This guy lasts me almost too long. Like I've had this tube forever. You can see the writing and stuff is like completely smudged off because I've had it too long. Okay, so it's time to replace it. And now I can try this and see if this is going to be my replacement. So I will say I'm kind of bummed. There is a brush that they came out with that's a double-ended brush that's comparable to the It Cosmetics foundation brush. I was not able to find that at my Target. So hopefully you guys can get your hands on it because I wasn't able to find it when I picked up the e.l.f. one. So we are going to be reviewing this on one side of the face, comparing it to the It Cosmetics on the other side of the face, and kind of telling you what my thoughts are. So if you want to see what I think of this foundation and see me apply it, then just keep on watching. Okay guys, so today we're going to be comparing two foundations. I'm going to be comparing the new e.l.f. CC Cream foundation. Look at that focus, you guys. Ooh, I'm so excited. It feels so good to have a camera that autofocuses because my old camera did not, and I'd have to just like stop recording, refocus. It was just very lengthy. So this is super exciting how well it focuses. Okay, so we're going to be trying out the e.l.f. Camo CC Cream, and I'm comparing it to my original It Cosmetics CC Cream. This retails for about $38 and this retails for $14. So huge price difference. So if this is a dupe, it's going to be super exciting that I can recommend something that's much cheaper than the CC Cream. And how these compare is they both are color correcting. They have full coverage. Well, this one I would say is like buildable, but it's medium to full coverage. Natural finish, and they both have skincare ingredients in them. The e.l.f. one says it has collagen, peptides, and niacinamide with SPF 30, and the It Cosmetics one does have SPF 50 as well as an anti-aging hydrating serum. So this one does have a little bit more sunscreen. This one's only got 30, this one's got 50, but you're getting plenty of protection with each. Now this one does have the physical blockers, zinc and titanium, which is probably why you're paying a little bit more as well. And this one does have titanium and zinc, but it also has one chemical sunscreen, which is octinoxate. So with pretty much any drugstore sunscreen, they're going to have at least one chemical sunscreen in it. I don't know why, it's just kind of how it works. So if you are really sensitive to chemical sunscreens, there's a chance you could be irritated by this one. You just have to kind of try it out and see, because chemical can be a little more irritating than physical. I'm going to do the It Cosmetics on one side and the e.l.f. on the other to compare. They may not be a good color match. That's okay. I'm just going to do it for the wear, do it for the video, just so I can compare them. But my It Cosmetics I know is probably a little bit darker than the e.l.f. one. I really struggled to find an exact color match with the e.l.f. one because I couldn't swatch it. So we'll see how it turns out. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do my It Cosmetics first on this side. And I usually just do like one pump on the back of my hand. It's about that much, and work off of that. Also, I sometimes will just dip my finger in it and just kind of go like this. I love the finish of this because it is a little bit hydrating. It's not a matte finish, but they do have a matte finish in the It Cosmetics one actually, whereas the e.l.f. one, they only have the one product, the CC Cream. So like I said, the coverage of the It Cosmetics one is like medium to full. It kind of depends on what tool you use to apply it and how much product you apply and whatnot, but it's buildable. Okay, so there's one application of the CC cream. Obviously I didn't do like concealer, so I still have under eye dark circles. But you can still see a couple of my like moles. You can see I have a breakout right there that's gonna need some concealer to cover. So the finish is, like I said, it's buildable, but you can still see like my skin, which I like. I don't like to look unnatural with my foundation. I still want it to look like skin and still see like some of my moles and freckles. Okay, so let's do the other side with our e.l.f. This is going to be much lighter than my It Cosmetics CC cream. So I'm going to start with one pump. Yeah, I feel like with the CC cream, the e.l.f. CC cream, I'm probably going to end up having to buy 2 shades to create my perfect shade. But even buying 2 shades, it's still $10 cheaper than the CC cream. So, but this is definitely too light and too yellow. But we're gonna do it anyway. So whenever I want more coverage, I do more of the packing. And then if I am okay with a little bit of sheer coverage, I'll do more of like a soft blend. Once I get it blended in, it doesn't look too bad color-wise, but it definitely is a little more yellow than I typically like. Okay, so there we have each side. So you can see both sides, my skin still looks like skin. I can still see my freckles, my moles, but I do feel like the coverage initially of the e.l.f. might have been a little bit more full than the CC cream. As far as how they feel, the It Cosmetics CC cream might be a tidge more tacky than the e.l.f., which I actually would prefer the e.l.f. in that sense because I do set with powder, so I feel like I would set with maybe less powder with the e.l.f. one. But my skin looks really healthy, really even. It's not clinging to any dry patches. And it looks really, really good. I mean, you really can't see the difference in color looking at me straight on. I would say more so you just see a difference in coverage. But the color difference isn't too far off. What do you guys think? Does it look good? I think it does. I need to go finish the rest of my makeup and see how all the other products apply with it. But my first reaction so far is good. I'm happy with the coverage, I'm happy with the finish, and it's not giving me any weird textural or application issues. So that's good so far. Okay, I went ahead and finished the rest of my makeup and everything applied really well. No issues as far as concealer, powders. Everything looks really smooth and really even. And honestly, you guys, now that I have it on, like I can't even tell a difference really between the 2 shades, which is cool. So I feel like the shade that I did pick up from e.l.f. blended in really well. Also, I don't think I told you guys what shade I did. It's Light 240W, so with warm golden undertones is the shade that I am trying right now. They did have some neutral tones, some warm tones, and maybe a couple of cool tones. I'm not positive on that, but I did see warm and neutral. The one issue I will say is they do not have a huge color selection at this point. They did have a pretty dark shade. I did see like a really dark color, but as far as like the range of light to dark, I only saw, I want to say there was less than 10, maybe even 8 shades that I saw at Target anyway. Maybe they have more online, but I'm not sure if they have a huge shade range. But you're still paying way less than the It Cosmetics one. And I really can't even tell a difference in the 2 shades. Now that I have everything on, I don't think anyone would ever be able to tell that I have 2 different foundation shades on, which is cool. I don't really feel like the e.l.f. one oxidized either. I don't notice like a huge change in the color of it. I would say maybe right here I can see this side's a little lighter than that side. But overall, I'm stoked about this foundation. It looks super good. I'm gonna continue to wear it throughout the day and kind of see how it goes. But first thought is I love it, and honestly I'll probably pick up another shade of this and just keep using this and not repurchase my CC cream for a while. So I'm super excited that we have a dupe that is cheaper, because the cosmetics one is not cheap, but I have really loved it and it's a great foundation. But I'm excited to continue to wear and try this e.l.f. CC cream. So I have been wearing the foundation for roughly 5 hours so far, and I thought I would do a little check-in with you guys. So I had to run some errands today. I went and got lunch, but I've been, you know, pretty chill. I haven't really done anything too strenuous where I was like breaking out of sweat. But so far the makeup still looks really good. Both sides are still a nice powdery finish. I have no oil coming through. Now my skin is fairly normal. I do have slightly larger pores through my T-zone, but small pores on the outer portion of my face. And I'm pretty normal as far as my skin goes. So I'm not super oily, I'm not super dry. And so far I'm not shiny anywhere. Any shine that you do see is highlighter, and it still feels really good and it hasn't budged. So as far as the wear, so far so good. It's equal to the cosmetics, and I typically only wear my foundations anyways for, I would say, around 6 hours a day. Like usually I'll put it on in the morning, run my errands, and then I try to wash my skin. It's usually as soon as I can. When I get home and I'm done leaving the house, I'll wash my face, because I just love to have a clean face and get my makeup off as soon as possible. So yeah, I am super happy with the wear of this foundation. I hope you guys enjoyed this little foundation review. If you guys like to see these kind of videos from me, let me know in the comments or give this video a thumbs up. Also subscribe if you haven't already, so that you can join my little YouTube community here and never miss a new video from me. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch you in my next video. Bye.